What, you can't beat me and you're trying to talk sense with me? Where was the logic when you threw urine on my car earlier? Don't try to talk sense with me, you're not worthy. Lick it clean, will you? Yes, of course, I can. Come here. Didn't you just say you were going to make me get down on my knees? Mr. War, I was wrong. It's me who should be on my knees. You're not worthy of kneeling down to me, are you? Come on, tell me, where did you go wrong? It's my fault that I can't do the right thing. It's my fault. If you know you're wrong, what should you do? I'm sorry, Brother Long. It's my fault. I'm sorry for offending you. Don't take it personally. Please, I beg of you, be merciful, let me go. Brother Long. Brother Long. You're my brother, please, let me go. I'll pay you back double, no. 10 times, for the protection money you gave me before. Brother Long, we're all wrong. Please spare us this time. Mr. War, please spare my life, I'm not to be blamed for this. I never said I blamed you. Since you don't blame me so badly. My face still hurts. Each of you break one of your hands and then get out. No, Mr. War, we. 2. Mr. War, we all know we were wrong. 3. Mr. War, I. The whole arm, if you dare to make a sound, I will crush your head. What the fuck are you waiting for? Breaking one of our arms. Get out of here. Brother, you're great, it's over, let's go home. Wait, I want to talk to your brother. Since you're the brother of Dan, I'll be straightforward with you. Maybe you've been making a name for yourself out there of the years you've been missing. But let me remind you, this is Haidong, and it's more complicated and more dangerous than you can imagine. The Chen and Pa families won't let you go. When the time comes, you'll be the only one left alone. You can't fight these two powerful families from Haidong. How will you make Dan feel safe in school? Just for a moment of glory, you drag Dong Chang and his daughter to danger. I doubt it. Your arrival, is it good or bad for Dan? Thank you for taking care of Dan. But I am more powerful than you can imagine. Arrogant. Just an arrogant. I can't believe my sister lived in a place years. Filthy, dilapidated, cramped. I've really wronged Dan all these years. Even the rooms are so small, concrete floors, no heating, and no air conditioning. The sister of the little place. I'm sorry, I didn't take care of Wushuang and made her suffer because of me. Uncle Long, you're a great benefactor of my family, I love you a lot, how dare I blame you? Alright, we're family, let's sit and talk, brother, have some hot water to warm you up. We don't have any tea for you, sorry for that. You haven't seen each other for 10 years, you must have a lot to talk about, take your time, I'm going to go wash my clothes. Uncle Long, you were hurt too, this is a special ointment for bruises. Put it on the wound and it will heal quickly. This is the elixir maid who took me away. After so many years on the battlefield, I've had many fatal wounds, thanks to this ointment, I'm still alive. Right, Wushuang, where is Uncle Long's wife? How come I haven't seen her? Mother died of illness 8 years ago. Dad raised me all these years, in my mind. He's my father. Read latest chapters at manga347.com. If anyone tries to bully you, I'll kill them all. Pashao. How dare you put your eyes on my own sister? I don't know if your family can bear the wrath of the god of war. And that man who abandoned his wife, one day, I will take your blood to pay homage to my mother's spirit in heaven. The next day, Dad, my brother and I are going to visit Auntie. You stay home. Go and take care of your aunt for me. 1 hour later. Damn it, Long Dong Chang, do you have the $5 million you owe to the Sky Eagle Company? When are you going to give it back? About this matter, Big Brother K, does Mr. Lau know about this? Bring your general manager Lau here, I want to talk to him in person. When I invested in real estate, I lost a lot of money, then, and within 3 years, I made a profit of $5 million. Fuck, who the hell are you to want to meet our general manager Lau? Hello, Mr. Lau. I'm at Long Dong Chang's house. What? Well, I'll wait for you here. Long Dong Chang, don't you want to see General Manager Lau? He'll be right here. He'll skin you alive. Redhead, I'd advise you to be polite, or you'll be in trouble when General Manager Lu arrives. Fuck, Long Dong Chang, you must have taken the wrong medicine today. How dare you talk to me with that tone of voice? Before General Manager Lau comes, I'll kill you first, so you don't have to talk nonsense. General Lau is here. Get out of the way. Mr. Lau, you're here at last. Dong Chang, that bastard, is trying to cheat on his debts again. He even asked you to meet him in person. See how I'm going to kill him. You son of a bitch. How dare you disrespect Brother Long? You deserve to be beaten. Luckily I asked you yesterday, otherwise I wouldn't have known how scary he was. That man has crippled Mogan of the Chen family and smashed the legs of Chen Ba Dao's son. Kneel down and apologize to Brother Long, you son of a bitch. The first thing we have him, or we will reach our end. What the hell is going on here, boss? It's like he's taken the wrong medicine. Brother Long, this is the loan contract you signed with our company. I'm really sorry. I was too busy to read it carefully. I lent it to you free of debt, but I'm doing you a favor by giving up the interest and the loan, because we're friends. But I didn't know that Redhead would dare to alter the contract behind my back and ask you for $5 million. I'm a benevolent and righteous person, and I hate such scum. Redhead, get your ass over here and apologize to Brother Long. I'm not dreaming. When did the boss become so shameless? What are you waiting for? Hurry up and apologize. I'm sorry, Brother Long. I'm sorry for offending you. Please forgive me. I've taken a lot of beatings from this guy. I will finally be able to get my revenge. Here's the money for the roast leg of lamb yesterday, please accept it. Fuck. 2 million for a roast leg of lamb. That's too much. I know you're here for Mr. War. I can't take this money unless I forgive you. Where did Mr. War go? He went to his aunt's house. I'll give you the address. Thank you, Brother Long, but you must take this 20,000. It's for yesterday's meal, and the door and chair that were destroyed. Here, silly. I'll get the ball. You are a wild child. I'm not playing with you. If you don't, I'll beat you. What are you doing? Run, I'm not playing with you, you idiot. Sister, I want a lollipop. This is Auntie's child, Xiao Guang. Come on, Xiao Guang, greet your cousin. How did Xiao Guang become like this? What about him? Soon after she gave birth to him, she noticed that he was mentally handicapped. As soon as he heard the news, his heartless father abandoned his wife and son. Soon afterwards, he married into a wealthy family and became their son-in-law. Almost 10 years later, he never came to visit his son, not even to pay the minimum amount of alimony. Poor Auntie, to cure her son, she's been to every major hospital in China, and she's lost everything, but this boy didn't improve at all, so she had to live alone all these years. When I was a child, I never had a good impression of her husband. He was unscrupulous, and he loved the rich and hated the poor. When my mother brought my sister and me to live in Haidong, she came to live with Auntie, but she was strongly opposed by him. What I didn't expect was that bastard would be so cruel. Another scumbag who left his wife and son. A few moments later, Auntie, look who's here. I'm sure my aunt's place is much better than you can imagine. Hardship of a woman's life with a silly son. They are coming. New York. Auntie, are you sick? I'm fine, just a cold or flu. I'll be fine in a few days. And this is. Auntie, I'm Jean Tian. Kid, you've come back. 10 years, and I thought you. Forget it. It's good to be back. I'm more than happy to see you back safe and sound. Remember when you lived in a big building? If it's demolished, they'll have to replace it with 5 or 6 houses of 100 square feet. Why is this place so small? If it wasn't for that bastard, I should have gotten 5 or 6 houses from the original demolition. But that bastard tricked me and took most of the property. And the $2 million of the relocation money. In the end, I had to live in this small house with Xiao Guang, and all the money I had was spent on Xiao Guang's medical treatment. I thought your name was on the property documents. How did that scumbag get his hand on it? It's an ancestral property. It's worth as much as a house in Longdu, and it's worth 100 million. That heartless man and the Pe family are the managers of the rehousing estate. They're in collusion against me, and they're taking over my family fortune with ease. That's your grandmother's legacy, and that heartless man has taken over. My grandmother passed away. Many members of a wealthy family, my mother and my aunt, have been given an old house, but my mother's house has been taken over by the Chen family. Auntie, don't lose your temper. I'll take care of this. That scumbag, I won't let him go. Including the Pe family. Jiadong, you're here. This is my nephew Jiang Jiadong, and this is my nephew, Zhan Tian, Wu Shuang's brother. Wu Shuang's brother? You're a new graduate. Where do you do your internship? Auntie, do you like apples? Jiadong has been taking good care of me. Humph. You fresh graduates are ignorant and uneducated. You make me feel frustrated. There's a saying, your heart is in the right place but your life is in the wrong way. Last time we had 2 interns in our department, they were about the same as you. They're always behaving like you. They couldn't even complete a simple task, so I fired them. I forgot to tell you, I'm head of HR at the Tiandu Hotel, so here's the deal. I'll give you a chance for the sake of my aunt. Come to my office tomorrow. We need a little foreman in the hotel. You can try it, but you have to start as a waiter first. I don't need it. You know, our Tiandu is a famous 5-star hotel in Haidong, and we get a lot of interviews every day. There are hundreds of people competing for a job as a junior foreman, so don't be ungrateful. Zhan Tian, you just got back. You're not working, are you? Why don't you try it tomorrow? No need. I was there 2 days ago. Have you been there? No need to ask, you must have failed the interview and you have been eliminated. Are you going to give up on yourself because of this little setback? When I graduated, I had to work my way up from the bottom to where I am today. Auntie, have another glass of water. Arrogant and ungrateful, even dare to face me. Oh. So many people here. Jiang Jiadong's cousin, Jiang Jia. Jiang Jiaqi, who let you in? Get out. Brother, this young man is Jiang Jiadong's cousin, he's been loafing around here all day. He's been trying to get his hands on my aunt's house for years. He comes here when he has nothing to do and bullies my aunt because she's a widow. Auntie, today you must sign this house by my name. You're dreaming. Get out. Don't show me that face, you're dying. You're probably going to die in the next few days. Your foolish son won't be able to hold on to this house, so why don't you give it to me while you're still alive, and you'll be doing yourself a favor. Bad guy, get out. You're a bad man. Don't come to my house. Xiao Guang, don't cry. Sister is here. You. You're such a coward, you can't even say a word now. Jiang Jia-Qi, what's wrong with you? Get out of here. Fuck you, who do you think you are? I'm telling you, if you weren't my cousin, you should have been dead. Pfft, loser. Get out of my way, you son of a bitch. The dog is yelling at who? The dog is yelling at you. Bastard, you tricked me. You want to die. Wow. Go down and buy some medicine for the cold, then kneel at the door and kowtow in apology. I'll give you a chance. Dare to mess with me, I'll stab you. Zhan Tian, watch out. He's too much of a pretender. He might as well be like me. He's a bit of a wimp, but he's still weak. Well, that's why you should know when to advance and when to retreat, and... How dare you hit me? If I want a house from this woman, it's because I think highly of her. Son of a bitch, wait, I'll call someone to kill you. I can't believe my eyes. This guy's so strong. Zhan Tian, you and your sister should leave now. Jiang Jia-Qi is crazy, he'll bring someone to take revenge. If you stay any longer, it'll be too late. Don't worry, Auntie. I can deal with them all, no matter how many they are. Kid, no matter how good you are at fighting, you're still alone. You can't fight a bunch of people, a tiger can't stop a pack of wolves. Originally, I wanted to bring you to Tiandu Hotel. But you're so reckless, you'll be a pain in the ass. For the sake of Auntie, let me remind you that Jiang Jia-Qi knows a lot of gangsters. Earlier, he offended several men like you, and they'd all had their legs broken. Auntie, within 3 days, I'll have the Dragon Group return your property and the money for the demolition with benefits. You know what you're talking about, kid? Do you know the background of the Dragon Group? That's the Pa family's property, it's as big as the Qin family and Shangguan family in the Haidong area. Even tens of thousands of insects like you can be crushed by a single finger. Don't speak arrogantly again. Xiao Guang. Bastard, I'm back. Get your ass down here. Otherwise, don't blame me. Brother, go down and give them a lesson. They've gone too far. As you wish. Boss, that's the one. I'm begging Big Brother to help me get rid of this bastard. Get your ass over here and pay your respect to Brother Pa, you son of a bitch. Let Brother Pa see if you've got 3 heads and 6 arms. How dare you make trouble on Brother Po's turf? Get him on his knees by the garbage cans. Don't keep me from my work. I don't know how many times he's been taught a lesson. He's lucky. He's on his knees now. I'm here today because I have something important to do. I'm here to greet a great figure. I need to get ready for him. The boss and his men are on their way here, and they take the great figure so seriously that they can't afford to be delayed by such trifles. He's deaf. Didn't you hear Brother Pa tell you to kneel by the trash can? You're just a piece of trash, you don't even know what you're doing. Who threw the brick? You didn't hear what Brother Pao said, do you really need to talk here? I think you're getting tired of living. You've got to be kidding me. Come on, let's get him. Who threw the brick? Brother Pao, this scoundrel is so arrogant. He doesn't care about you at all. That's good man. Attack. There are so many people. John Tian, will he be alright? If he listened to me earlier, he wouldn't have done this. Who dares to mess with Pao and his gangsters in Haidong, unless he's tired of living? What? How can this man do all of this? No, impossible. I'll ask again. Who threw it? He was the one who threw it. No, it's none of my business. I just wanted to say hello. Do you want me to kneel down? Repeat what you just said, repeat it again. It's all a misunderstanding. Hey, Pao, how's the preparation going? The great man should be here any minute. Come on, boss. There's been a change in the situation. There's been some kind of interference. What? I'll be there in a few minutes to kill him. Kid, my boss, Big Cum, is coming over to meet a great person. I'll give you a chance to work for me in the future, and you'll have a good time. Let's just forget everything for today, okay? I don't think so. When your boss gets here, make him kneel down and apologize. Fuck, you're good at pretending. When my boss comes, I'll cut you alive, you bastard. A few moments later, my goodness, Big Cum, is the cousin of the manager of our Tiandu Hotel, Wang Xianyu. The Tiandu Hotel is the property of the Chen family. The head of the Chen family, Chen Ba Dao, is the best in the East, and no one dares to mess with him. In other words, Brother Cum is barely a member of the Chen family. If you kill one of his men, even the King of Heaven can't save you this time. What can we do, Jiadong? You work in Tiandu Hotel. Can you help us make peace? Please don't make a fuss. This, alright, I'll try, for my aunt's sake. Brother, I'm Jiang Jiadong. Uncle, it's me, Jiadong, I have a question. Sir, please. Kid, my superiors have agreed to cooperate, and they want you to apologize to Brother Peo and Brother Cum on your knees. I was on the phone, pleading, that there might be a way out of this. That it was the only way. What are you waiting for? Follow me downstairs, or we'll have to wait for Brother Cum and Brother Pao to come to us. I've told Pao to tell Cum to kneel downstairs and apologize when he arrives. What? It's hopelessly insane. Auntie, as you can see, it's not my fault that I didn't help, it's this guy's fault that he's so arrogant and ungrateful. It's bad luck to have a nephew like him. How dare you make me kneel outside and apologize? I'd like to see which one of you bastards has the guts to say that. Which one of you bastards wants me to kneel downstairs and apologize? Come here. It's not me, it's not, he's inside. Didn't I tell you? I told you to kneel downstairs and apologize. Who told you to come up here? Fuck, you're not going to stop with that shit, are you? Brother Cum, it's this bastard. He's too arrogant. Take him out and chop him up and feed him to the dogs. Brother, why did you hit me? It's the bastard who provoked me. What are you talking about? Mr. War is the big man we want to welcome. You're still jumping up and down looking for a fight. I'll chop you up and feed you to the dogs. So he's the one who broke Big Brother's arm yesterday. Why did I mess with this guy that even Big Brother doesn't dare to offend? Big Brother. It's this bastard Jiang Jia-Chi who offended Mr. War, it's all his fault. Mr. War, I'm sorry, I've offended you by my ignorance. I hope you will forgive me for my mistakes. Mr. War, this is the million we've raised. Please accept it. Let's say it's compensation for what happened earlier. How could this be? 10 million. I only earn about $10,000 a month, so even if I didn't eat or drink, I'd have to save up for 100 years. I told you to get down on your knees at the bottom of the stairs and apologize. Yes, yes, yes. We're leaving now. This check for $10 million, I'll divide it into two parts, $5 million for each of you, one for Auntie and one for Uncle Long. Jean Tian, this is so. Auntie, this is a token of my brother's gratitude, don't say no, this money is for Xiao Guang's treatment. I'll take the money, but definitely for Wushuang. Although it was hard for me to raise Wushuang by myself, but she has been intelligent since she was a child. It brings me joy whenever I spend the money on the family. I'm taking this $5 million to start a business. Back then, I lost a lot of money because I was so gullible. I was ridiculed and laughed at, but I never gave up. In 3 years, I'll pay you back the $5 million, with interest. Uncle Long, you can definitely succeed. You son of a bitch, how dare you ruin my good time. Are you Pashao? If you know who I am, how dare you oppose me? Be a good boy and bring me Long Yi Dan, or I'll kill your whole family. The son of the Pa family, Pashao. Make a date. Ha. So soon. Tomorrow, 12 o'clock noon, the Stardust Clubhouse. If you don't come, there'll be serious consequences. Mr. Pa, you don't need to call him personally. He's just a tiny insect. I'll tell our men to go in there and kill him, and then we'll get the girl. It's been a long time since I've met someone so interesting. I'd like to see if he's got 3 heads and 6 arms. House owner, come down and get your paycheck. It's payday. I'm going down to get my paycheck. Take it. No. $210 is missing, it should be $1,050. I thought you took 3 days off from work, so of course I'm going to deduct the money from you. You didn't work and you're getting paid for it. Where in the world can you find such a good job? You're sickly all the time. You're lucky I didn't fire you. Don't you dare talk about not coming to work next month. But according to company regulations, when an employee calls because of sickness, he is not allowed to have his salary deducted, so why did you deduct double my salary? Chow, what you're saying is that I'm deducting from your paycheck, you bitch. Go ahead and sue me, bitch. I've got someone in the office, I'm not afraid of you. I'm telling you, you don't have to come to work tomorrow. You guys are bullying me too much. Take your salary and work like a good dog, poor people have to be poor. I despise people like you who take away employees' wages and fill their own pockets. Come here. Hey, look. I wondered who he was, but it turned out to be Long Dong Chang. This kid is your relative, just like you, a bunch of poor people. Mind your own business and get out of here, or I'll. Mr. War, we've all still been kneeling in the garden over there. I couldn't help but come over and teach this dog a lesson. Damn, who the hell are you? How dare you hit Mr. Huang? Mr. Zhao, what are you doing here? What? This man is the company's major shareholder, General Zhao. If I wasn't here, I wouldn't know you were deducting wages from your workers. The company pays the cleaners $2,500 a month, you've deducted more than half of that from them. Mr. War, what do you think should be done with these two dogs? Mr. War, yes, I'm sorry, I really didn't mean it, please, for Mr. Zhao's sake. Big Cum has no face in front of me. I give him face, do you think he dares to accept it? I don't dare, I'm just a dog in front of Mr. War, I don't dare to ask you for a favor. What should we do, Auntie? It's all my fault. I was confused. As a colleague, I beg you to give me a chance to. According to company policy, do what you have to do. Don't worry, they're suspected of criminal misappropriation of wages and property. I'll send them to the police station. Wen Shueting, how's the investigation going? So, what's the story of the young man? Where is he now? After he ruined the engagement ceremony at the Tiandu Hotel, the relationship between the Wen and Qin families has completely broken up. Xuanguan Nalan has already returned from abroad, and Chen Badao will be back soon. They won't let us get away with this. Add to that the fact that old enemies will come to our door at any time, and you've made things worse. The only person who can help our family now is that young man. Father, please, look at this picture. Xia Chuyu's tomb. He is really Xia Qinyu's son, Zhan Tian. No wonder he wanted to see Xuanguan Nalan as soon as he entered the hotel, he was looking for revenge. We're all in the same boat. But what puzzles me is that brother Zhan Tian must have recognized me. Why didn't he say anything when he saved us 3 years ago? Even at the hotel the other day. When we met again, he didn't tell me. He easily crushed Mogan and West Wind Lai, he must have experienced a lot of things in the past 10 years since he disappeared. He must have some reason for not telling us. Maybe it's for our own good. When he's at his current level, if he offended a lot of people, his friends and relatives might be targeted and implicated by someone else. If you care so much about him, you're not falling for the kid, are you? Ha! Well, now you are the teacher of Wushuang, ask her, maybe you can get the opportunity to be closer to him. Dad, what are you talking about? I'm leaving you alone, but my father is right, Wushuang must know about her brother. Mother, take revenge for me. Xia Chunyu, you bitch, he will die before your grave. We couldn't get rid of the root of the problem and that's why we're in trouble today. He thinks he can take revenge by defeating West Wind Lai and Mogan, right? He underestimates me so much. And the Wen family, I didn't expect they had already known that bastard. I won't let them off either. The last head of the Qin family, Qin Duong. Uncle, what's the matter? This Qin Duong, because of his influence in the family, every time he tells me what to do, a lot of times, I get embarrassed in front of people, and I hate it. Nalan, what you did back then was a bit too much, and now you blame Xia Chunyu. I heard that West Wind Lai didn't even have the courage to fight him and he fell to his knees on the spot. I've known West Wind Lai for many years, but I've never seen him so scared. Obviously, they know that the enemy is too powerful for the Qin family to handle. I've told you many times to keep a low profile and be careful about what you're saying and doing. But you're always so ostentatious. If you hadn't raised He Ting like this, he'd never be in this situation. You old fool, you're talking nonsense. What else do you know except blaming others? If you weren't the head of the family, I would have shot you. How dare you hit me? Damn it, Xuanguan Nalan, you're getting tired of living. Somebody, take this crazy woman out of here. Are the both of you deaf? Can't you hear me? Qin Duong, who do you think you are? I call you uncle because I think highly of you, and you're just a dog if I look down on you. There is no place for you to show off in front of me. Now, those men only take orders from me. Somebody, grab this dog. You old fool, who do you think you are, to be so cocky in front of me all day long? You've been a pain in my ass for a long time. How dare you? My son and my daughter were brutalized like this, and you don't want to take revenge. Instead, you blamed me for being unworthy of being a member of the Chen family. I am the previous head of the family and you bully me. What's wrong with teaching you a lesson, You old fool, you're talking bullshit. It's quiet now. Has Elder Jiang left the prison yet? He'll get out next week, little beast. Another week. Zhan Tian, I don't care what you did during the 10 years you were gone, if you want to come back and take revenge on me, you'll have to die. Little sister, if anyone dares to bully you in school, you must tell me. With you protecting me, who will dare to bully me? By the way, brother, you're not young anymore, when will you find me a sister-in-law? You're just a kid, why are you always thinking about this nonsense? Brother, don't hold yourself back when it comes to getting married. I agree with you, little sister. Didn't I tell you to guard the grave on the mountain? Why do you leave your post without permission? Boss, there are so many brothers in the Western Hills Cemetery who would dare to go there. They're getting tired of living. My job is to be by your side at night, at your command. I am your Uncle Tank, an old subordinate of your brother, and this is a small gift for you. If I let her call you uncle, who am I supposed to be? I'm sorry, I didn't consider it. Just call me Tank, I don't look that old actually, I'm only 25, and by the way, Wu Shuang, do you have a boyfriend? If you dare to talk nonsense, believe me, I will twist your head off. Brother Tank, if you didn't tell me, I'd still think you are 40 years old. Ha ha ha. Boss, I bought a villa for you beside the sea. You can't just come back and not even have a place to stay. For the time being, you will stay with me and be at my disposal. Yes, boss. Dan, the homeroom teacher wants you to go to her office. Ms. Wan, do you want to see me? After graduating from university, probably due to my father's influence, I moved to Haidong High School to become a language teacher. On the first day I came to school, I met Wu Shuang and became her homeroom teacher. Why is she looking at me like that? Is there something wrong with me? Wu Shuang, where is your brother? Teacher, how did you know my brother was back? I want to see your brother. Oh, I see, teacher. Did you fall in love with my brother? By the way, you two are also considered childhood friends. In the past few years, Ms. Wen has been taking care of me, and she didn't tell anyone about my identity. I always treat her like a sister. If she becomes my brother's wife, that would be great. Little girl, how dare you make fun of me? Are you going to tell me or not? Of course, I'm going to tell you, otherwise, the two of you won't get married to each other. Wu Shuang, you. Ms. Wen, you are here. Physical education teacher Sun Jinru. Teacher, I'll go back first. Wait. Long Dan, I was standing outside and I heard that your brother was going to pursue Miss Wen. What's the matter? Mr. Sun, you heard wrong. Dan, go back to your class. Yes, teacher. Shui Ting, this weekend night, Hollywood blockbuster, Passion of the Furious 7, is released. I've managed to buy 2 tickets, so I'll come to pick you up by car. Sorry, I'm busy. Shui Ting, you've already rejected me many times. I am sincere with you. Why are you so determined to reject me? Is it because of Long Dan's brother? This is my personal affair, it has nothing to do with you. Please leave now, don't delay my work. Damn, Long Dan, you came to play matchmaker for your brother and steal my woman. See how I will deal with you. Dan, I heard that Zhao Ziki is planning to cause you trouble after school this afternoon. She is the bossy of the school and has a cousin who is a gangster, so be careful. Really? Let her do it. Zhao Ziki is so bad because she is jealous of you. You look pretty and you do well in school. Every 3 days she comes to pick a fight, we have to endure her till she finishes. Today is the end, I've put up with it for a long time, and I won't put up with her anymore. With my brother's protection, even if the sky is falling, I'm not afraid. Ah. No, I can't stand it. It seems like the school is over. Don't worry, I've sent a message, no one dares to touch that girl, unless they are tired of living. We're both here to make a sign of our goodwill to Mr. War, to prove that we're working hard for him. But I don't want my hand to be chopped off again. I'm Sun Jinrui, the school's physical education teacher, and I heard that you two came to the school to work as security guards. This is a great honor for Haidong First High School. I'll invite all to a banquet tonight, how about it? The two bosses of South Island City. Although I don't know why they're here, but I can't miss this great opportunity to make friends with them. I'm not in the mood to go out and eat. I'm here to protect someone. Well, we can just stay here and get to know each other. Send these two people to do it, then the other party is so powerful. If I am lucky enough to become friends with them, when Xue Ting will definitely look at me differently. Who do you think you are? You are not qualified to stay with us. Why don't you take a look at yourself? Get out of here, I'm doing my job. Let's see how you can escape now. The bossy girl of the first high school in Haidong, Zhao Ziki. Zhao Ziki. So many of you against Dan, don't you think it's too much? Shut up. If you keep barking, I'll rip your mouth off. Zhao Ziki, let Shaoli go, and face me if you dare. Oh. Long Dan, when did you become so good at pretending? Do you think you have a great family to support you? To tell you the truth, I'm not the one who's after you this time, in fact, he's my cousin. Dan. Mr. Sun, there's a big problem. What's the point of panicking? If you disturb the two bosses, you won't be able to afford this. Mr. Sun, Long Dan. She has been kidnapped. What are you talking about? If you spread rumors again, then you don't have to come to school tomorrow. Mr. Sun, what I said is true. I saw it with my own eyes. Get out of here, I don't have time to listen to your nonsense. Mr. Sun, please hurry to save Long Dan. She was really kidnapped by the bad guys. What did you say? Who was kidnapped? She's my friend, Long Dan, from the 3rd class. What? Don't listen to this girl. Who would dare to kidnap a student in front of the school in the middle of the day? Tonight's banquet, I hope the two bosses will be able to enjoy it. Shut up. How can the school have such a trash teacher like you? Please lead the way, young lady. She was the one who kidnapped Long Dan. Where is she? How dare you tell on me, believe it or not, Shit, how dare you hit me, I'll make you regret this. What the hell are you waiting for? Go. What? I'm sorry, I didn't know it was you. Cut the crap, where did you kidnap her? If something happens to Long Dan, me and Bill will die for sure. Yes, it was my cousin Eulegia who took her away. I only know this. Please let me go. So it's Eulegia, that son of a bitch. I'll kill him. Zhao, he is not answering my calls. There is something odd about this. You have already sent the news. Eulegia definitely knows the importance of that little girl. We failed to protect her, but how dare he kidnap her? The reason why he dares to betray us is because there is someone who supports him. I know this guy has a few hiding places. Let's find him together. I don't believe that we won't be able to find this son of a bitch. Boss, it's all done. The best location at the top of the hill. The number 1 villa is now yours. It is also considered to have a place to stay in Haidong. Of course, it's not comparable to the royal palace in Longdu, but it's still a good place. Are you holding the clothes of the Black Clothes Club? The people from the Black Clothes Club insisted on sending some clothes over, so I took 2 pieces, and you said it looks good. This piece of clothes is very stylish. Well, let's go. It's time to go and see Mr. Pu. Who has the guts to drive so arrogantly and aggressively? You're crazy. This is a place that's owned by the Pu family. Damn, are you blind? Do you know what this place is? Get the car out of here. I'll do it. Where are you from? Have you ever been in such a high-class place before? I think you are blind, so get out of here and don't make a fool of yourself, Mr. Wand. Please put it in the trash and thank you. Damn you, bastard. Have your head kicked by a donkey? Do you know what you're talking about? Get out of the car, kneel down and apologize to me, or I will let you walk out of here today. This is the symbol of the Black Clothes Society. The Black Clothes Society is one of the most mysterious organizations in China. It has an extremely strict code, and no one dares to provoke them. But wherever there are members of the Black Clothes Society, a bloody storm will begin. According to the legend, the members of the Black Clothes Society who are active in Dragon City are involved in important matters related to national interests. How could someone from the Black Society be here? Bastard, do you know what you're doing? Get down and kowtow to Boss Wong and apologize. You don't know shit, get down on your knees and apologize to the Lord. It's my fault for not recognizing you. I deserve to die. Please forgive me, my lord. No need for that, I'm just asking for your help. By the way, is it okay to park my car in front of the door? Of course, no problem, you can park it anywhere. Take me to Mr. Pu. Young master, he's here. Shall we do it? No rush, let me taste the tea first. Pu Pengfei. Mr. Po's tea ceremony has become more and more sophisticated. However, such an ignorant person dares to challenge you, he deserves to be killed. Mr. Po's strength is enough to defeat all the young generation of Haidong. We will follow Mr. Po's instructions. Mr. Po's instructions. Cut this guy into pieces and feed him to the dogs, and let's see who dares to fight against Mr. Pu in the future. Mr. Pu, I'll take care of these 2 bastards for you. All visitors are guests, I haven't met such interesting people in a long time. Which one of you is Long Yi Dan's brother? It's me. You are a young man who has just entered society, right? I don't know how many people like you I've destroyed before. Like this guy, I feel like you're not as good as him, However, I have always been benevolent and righteous. So how about this, if you kneel down and submit to me and serve me as a dog, I will spare your life. Suddenly I feel a little thirsty. Didn't you hear him? Serve tea to my boss. My boss loves pure tea, especially the tea that has been stored for 10 years. It seems necessary to teach you a lesson about the power of my Pu family. You want to drink pure tea, I'll give you a beer bottle. Bastard, not worthy of a single blow. Interesting, I expect to meet a tough guy. Beat them. 30 seconds to end the fight. Boss, I'll do it. It's Longjing picked before the Ming dynasty, but not from the 18 trees that Emperor Qianlong had named. To be exact, this is not Longjing, it's Wunyo Morning. Bullshit, this is the real Longjing, picked from the Shizi Lake first-class protected area. My friends specialize in the tea business for more than 10 years. How can they cheat me? You don't know the tea ceremony. Authentic Longjing tea is yellow-green in appearance. The taste is mellow, smooth and sweet, giving a natural bean flower fragrance. Wunyo is greenish in the morning, with a grassy taste in the mouth. Compared to authentic Longjing, it is a bit lighter. Because Wunyo tea is 1 month earlier than the authentic Longjing tea, it is often sold at a high price by some unscrupulous tea merchants. In fact, the purchase price is not more than a few $100 a pound, but you also have the courage to take it out to embarrass yourself and call it a tea ceremony. Damn, those guys dare to cheat me. How can I save my face if the news spreads? This is also not authentic Banjiang. The years are not enough, the soup color is okay, and the aroma is not strong enough. The aroma, sweetness, bitterness and intensity of the 4 flavors are not full and strong enough. That's the tea ceremony that you are so proud of. Damn, you're not finished, are you? Even if you know the tea ceremony, so what? If I kill you today, no one will know anything about this. Boss, these people are too weak. I only used 30% of my strength to beat them. How did this happen? I dare say that the tea you have here is all inferior. Originally, I was hoping that if I could drink good tea from your place, it would make me feel a little better. But apparently you've let me down. Kid, don't be too arrogant. This place is my territory after all. You can't behave like that. Wait. Get out of the way. You're in a panic, can't see I have important things to do. No, Mr. Puh. We can't afford to offend these 2 people, they are bullshit. Are there still people in Haidong that I don't dare to mess with? They are just 2 losers, and I can crush them in 1 minute. No, they are. I don't care who they are. Even if one of them is the president himself, I don't care. You're a bastard who works under me, but you're standing against me for other people. What the hell are you standing around for? Kill these 2 dogs. It's too noisy, go out and fix it. Yes, boss. Kid, don't pretend to be calm. Have you thought about how you're going to die? You are not a good person and your tea is not good either, but even if the tea is of inferior quality, there are not many opportunities for you to drink, so cherish it. 2 minutes later. What? More than 100 people were defeated in a minute. This is not possible. If you have any more tricks up your sleeve, go ahead and use them, otherwise you won't have a chance after that. What's the point of talking to him? Let's just kill this guy. Wait, I still have your sister in my hands. Don't get too excited. What did you say? Zhao and Bill are 2 losers. They can't even protect my sister. Don't you believe me? Okay, I'll make a call and let you hear. Hello. You Li Jie. I'm Mr. Puh, let the girl say something. Mr. Puh, I'm Zhao. I'm sorry to tell you that Yu Lijie died in a car accident, so you won't be able to hear him for the rest of your life. Zhao, it's you. You son of a bitch. How dare you ruin my plan? Believe me or not, I will make you regret this. Hey, Zhao, let my sister talk to me. Hello brother, I'm fine. It's Mr. Zhao and Mr. Bill who saved me. Mr. P, do you have anything to say now? Who the hell are you guys? Young master, they are from the Black Clothes Association. What? Damn, why didn't you say so earlier? Do you want to send me to death? Bring him. Take one more look because you don't have much time left in your life. Big brother, I really didn't know that Long Yi Dan was your sister. I thought she was just an ordinary girl. If I had known, I wouldn't have dared to do anything to her, even if I had the guts to do so. You think you can do whatever you want with a girl from an ordinary family? 100,000 of our soldiers at the border, who have sacrificed their lives and shed their blood, are buried everywhere in the Green Hills without the chance to return to their families. To protect our country, they even gave up their lives for a scum like you who commit crimes and kill innocent people. I'm the only child of the P family. You can't kill me. I'm willing to pay any price for my life. Redeem your life. All right. Call your father. P family head P Jingdong. I congratulate you, Master P, on your longevity in happiness. Congratulations, Mr. P, on your longevity in happiness. Thank you all, Master. Why are you so nervous? Just say it. The young master has been kidnapped. How dare they kidnap the young master of the P family? Moreover, they choose the day Mr. P Jingdong is celebrating his 60th. Isn't this a public slap to his face? Once P Jingdong gets angry, the whole of Haidong will tremble under his feet. Who did it? The specific identity of the other party has not been clearly inquired. He said that you have to answer the phone. Tell him that today is my 60th birthday and I don't want to kill anyone. So take one of my business cards, send it to him, and the matter will be settled. I'm convinced Master P is a great man. It was so easy for the kidnapper to get a card from the owner of the P family. Who doesn't know the business card of the owner of the P family? That is the pass for all departments in Haidong. As long as it is shown, there is no matter that cannot be done. Yes, even the Chen family and the Shengguan family of great power, when they see the business card of the P family, they should also show respect to him. If they want to ask for a business card, why don't they ask for it face to face? Why do they need to use such a despicable and shameless means? Read latest chapters. Young master, don't worry, no one will dare to disobey the master. Butler, tell my father that we can't afford to mess with them. Tell him to come and apologize. If we give away half of our family fortune, things can probably be fixed. These people are. Don't worry, no matter who your kidnappers are, they'll behave themselves when they arrive in Haidong. Don't worry, your father will save you. No, Butler, we can't afford to mess with them, they are. I'll be waiting for your master to come. Boy, tell me your location. My master is kind enough to give you a business card. Take it and let the young master go. Business card? His business card is nothing, it doesn't work with me. However, since she wants to pretend, I'll be happy to meet him. Take his hand to P Jingdong. Yes, boss. If it weren't for your birthday today, I would have rushed over and killed those bastards. I think those kidnappers were so happy after they took the business card of the owner of the P family, and no longer remembered their last names. Never mind, it's just a small matter. I have always been good to people. I would rather not use guns and knives, and try to solve it peacefully. The P family head really has the style of a great general. This is called